What's up, MP?
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight. They better watch out.
Please go to the nearest ticket booth to get your ticket. The National Basketball Association and the Utah Jazz are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Gotcha! Our next giveaway is a big one. Come to the game, claim your Jazz Dancers headband. Everybody gets one. Bring the whole family. Don't forget to come to the game for family event. What's better than a house leader?
The home debut for this team and the home debut for the rookie MP. He'll have his chance to make a... And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. We're excited to be here for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA.
And Grant, a look here at MP, this year's first-round draft pick. He grew up outside of Chicago, and what a moment for him to enjoy his first NBA minutes.
And you talked to MP about his time growing up, and he shared that he studied Jordan and the Bulls. It's a dream come true for him to step out onto an NBA court and try to follow those footsteps.
And so it's Memphis with it, trailing by 2 on the court for Memphis. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Brandon Clark out there with Edey, and it's Aldama in at the 3, a small forward. And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside, and as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy, and we discussed his plan for John Morant. Coach smiled and said, I just told my guys to stay ready out there, ready for anything, because Morant can do so many surprising things. We just have to stay on our toes. Hopefully that flexible mindset helps the defense keep up with Morant's antics out there. BA?
And Allie, thanks. Sexton finds Clarkson. .149 left in the first quarter here. Here's the pick. The 3 from Sexton. The Grizzlies pull it in.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Bain against Sexton. And the basket by Bain.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Here's Dub. He's got 5. Jacks up a 3. And it's Bain with the rebound. Tries it from 16. Clarkson grabs a miss.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Sexton. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Off target at the rim.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
To the inside. Dub misses. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Here's Morant. Pass to Pippen. Here's the 3. Drops in the 3. Pippen's got 5 now.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Dub passes to Filipowski. Here's Dub. Outside Sexton. They set the screen. The 3 is up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nails it from beyond the arc. 10 points for him.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
What a performance for Colin Sexton. He has been the story for Utah.
Mismatch.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Man, what stands out to you from Utah in this one?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Santi Aldama. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Pippen in at the point.
Jordan Clarkson has better passing skills than people think. That is on time and on target.
Memphis trailing here. Here's Pippen. Pass to Aldama. From behind the arc. He buries it from 3.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's Dub. Back to Clarkson. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Doris, I'm going to give you 3 names here. John Stockton, Karl Malone, Pete Maravich. Which one is the greatest player to ever wear a Jazz uniform?
I'm not going greatest player, B.A. I'm going greatest tandem in the history of the Utah Jazz. John Stockton and Karl Malone in pick and roll play were poetry in motion.
The Jazz have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. The baseline J is on the way. Pass to Dub. Poke loose. Here's Hendricks, defended by Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And Clark leaving no doubt with that finish, folks.
Grizzlies trail by 3. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Kennard outside. Off target with the 3. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Inside, Jackson from 8 feet away, drops it in.
Finishing through contact. Jackson showing why a 6'11" guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous.
Dub passes to Clarkson. Here's Dub. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Pippen. He's got 5. Off with the layup. Utah leading. Sexton passes to Clarkson. Sexton looking around. They set the pick for 3. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Pippen. Pass to Jackson. Here's Pippen. Jackson the screen. Here's Pippen. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. On the wing, Sexton to the paint. Dub misses. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Pippen. Pass to Jackson. And here's Clark. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Here's Hendricks, defended by Jackson. Outside Sexton. They still need this. Connects. The jumper drops. Sexton's got 12.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Oh, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Tries it from the block, and it falls all over the rim and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. On the take, and the basket by Dub. And so it's Memphis with it. Now here's Bane. 11 points in the game. Pass to Clark. Lets the 3 fly, and there's Bane. That one's good. The assist by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Sensabaugh. Takes a 3, and the three-pointer goes.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Sensabaugh. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant surveying the floor. In the paint, Morant puts it in.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Jazz trail by 3. Pass to Kessler. And that one goes in as he's fouled. Desmond Bane getting it done for the Grizzlies. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Any of these. They're measuring up the shot.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
You know, right now for Utah, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Grizzlies.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise with the ball movement.
Like a well-oiled diesel machine.
This from the man who averaged more turnovers than assists in his career. Enough said.
No.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson.
And we've got second half action for you. Timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to review the game plan.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve. Their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And finished off by Kessler.
Exactly what Kessler does off every miss. Go pursue the basketball and get the opportunity for a second chance.
Clarkson the 2 and Markkanen is the 3. Walker Kessler out there with Filipowski, and it's Dub in at the point guard position. That's the group for Utah right now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And when you talk about guards who can really attack in the lane, Jordan Clarkson is on that list, Doris.
BA, there are just certain guys who are comfortable operating in tight windows. Clarkson's mindset is score. He's got a great sense for where and when to pull up into his shot. He can burn you from 3. Little bit streaky, but boy, he can really get on a hot streak.
Here's Dub, pounded by Morant. Clarkson for 3. Sinks it from distance. Now it's a 3-point Jazz lead.
Yeah, to me, it's always a great sign when the 3 ball is falling for Jordan Clarkson.
Timeout called, Memphis.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Utah making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in. On defense, the Jazz. Pass to Clark. Outside Morant. Morant drawing the double team. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Yeah, impressive vision from Bain. Always looking to move it.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points, impressive.
And here's Morant outside. The rebound by the Jazz. Down low to the right side. Here's Hendricks. Utah with another miss.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Morant, the pass to Clark. 1:21 left to play in the third. Outside Morant. And he can't bank that one in.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Here's Filipowski. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. In the third spot, Utah.
Boy, their rebounding last year was phenomenal. Great fundamentals, aggressive to the ball. That helped them pull down a lot of second chances.
Sensabaugh is checked in for Utah. Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Ja Morant.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Pippen, pass to Bain. Three-pointer. Utah grabs the miss. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds in the game.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long bow has disappeared on him since.
You got to bring more fire than that to stop Clarkson. He's a pro at fending off tight defense.
Clark outside. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. And the basket by Bain.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Here's Clarkson. No good off the glass.
Mr. Bunny. Those are the shots you've got to convert.
Number 8. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
From deep, Bain. That shot is off. Here's Sensabaugh. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. What a performance for Colin Sexton. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court for Memphis, they've got Desmond Bain, Santi Aldama out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Wells in at the 3. And the basket by Dub.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it. Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Dub.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, they're playing catch-up at this point, but they've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
And so he makes both from the line. Memphis leading. Now here's Clark. Outside Bain, inside Pippen. Clarkson grabs a miss. Clarkson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Sensabaugh. Out to the right wing. Launches it. Pure from three-point range. And the Jazz lead by 1. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Pippen. 5 to shoot. From the high post. Utah grabs the miss. Filipowski's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Dub. And a nice finish on the layup. And it's a 3-point Jazz lead.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Bane. Here's Wells. Back to Bane. They need this. And again, it's Memphis missing.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Clarkson's got room. Offensive board. Here's Hendricks. Cranes the triple. Hendricks has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
A different look here for Utah. John Collins comes in for Hendricks. And it's Collier in for Clarkson. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Memphis' head coach had some words for his team over the break. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Dub. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Bane. Pass to Aldama. Here's Wells. Outside Bane. Takes the 3. The shot that time not on target.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Here's Dub. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Pass to Pippen. To the inside. And the basket by Bane. Bane's got 37.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Here's Collier. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Pippen. Grizzlies trail by 5. The 3 from Bane. Utah grabs the miss. Filipowski's got 8 rebounds in the game. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. Pass to Pippen. Outside Morant. The 3 is up. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The 3 from Sexton. And another miss by Utah. Grizzlies trail by 7. With the step back, Morant, the pass to Jackson. To the paint. Here's Pippen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next.
So we see Utah get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
Makes sense.
Look, I'm
Great snack idea. Ball leaves. Triple decker.
Congrats to MP on his first 20-point game.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it. Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.
MP in the house. What is going on, MP?
It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?